Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Rachel. I'm here with Dark Knight Coaching. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for coming. I am going to have a moon message for you today. So, first off, we have the moon cycles coming up. I have been doing a little bit of research about some of the cycles and the patterns here. But if you're not familiar with the cycles, typically you plant the seeds of some new creative venture, some new emotion, some new relationship during a new moon cycle, and then you're kind of reaping or really sowing the seeds of that sort of thing when the full moon cycle comes around. So sometimes it is in alignment with a particular zodiac sign, so you may not have a start and completion until a cycle has ended. That can be years, that can be months, that can be one quick lunar cycle, just from going from one new moon or one cycle of the new moon to a full moon. It kind of just depends on what the seeds you're planting are. So this month I'm recording this on 6/29, so the Capricorn full moon just happened on the 21st, but the new moon is going to be in Cancer on July 5th. And since it's in Cancer, this is tied to a lot of emotions, feelings, shadows, that sort of thing. And then it is going to close out a cycle for some of you, maybe not all of you, and the full moon of Capricorn on July 21st. So not only did we just have a new moon in Capricorn on the 21st of June, we have a full moon closed cycle for Capricorn on July 21st as well. So if you don't know what I'm saying, or if any of that doesn't make sense to you, just remember new moons are the beginnings, the new chapters, and then the full moons are usually the closing chapters, or it's kind of like taking an action or an idea or a thought and putting it into play, and then having another cycle where you go through that sort of transition. So the Capricorn closure, I do feel like, is tied to ending of karma for a lot of us, especially because in particular the Saturn's in retrograde right now, which means that there's going to be a lot of karma clearing happening from June 29th until I think halfway into November. So expect to be pleasantly surprised by things from the past. Now, I pulled a lot of oracle cards for you, and I did pull some tarot cards, but this reading is going to be a little bit shorter than my regular readings, just because with the moon cycles, this is broad. This is a general collective message, so I don't have as much information for you, but there is probably still something here that's pertinent for you. And if it is, please hit the like button or subscribe, because it helps my channel to grow, and I greatly appreciate it. The first card I'm going to start off with was from my archetypes deck. It says the dead end. With this one, I was really feeling like whatever webs people have been weaving, maybe about your reputation or lies or things that they told that weren't true, you see the hand in the middle there. Like, it's like, stop, like, it's done. I feel like it's finished. And again, I think Saturn being in retrograde is going to be very transitory for you. So also, the next card to flow was called the Seed. So this is all about the new moon that's coming here for you, for all of us. July 5th, I think it was. I'm sorry, my dates are off. I feel like I'm a little scattered right now. Maybe some of you have been feeling that way because of all of the shifts and changes. Yeah, new moon in Cancer. So, sorry, you're planting the seeds. Maybe this is self-love. Maybe this is self-care. Maybe this is friendship or something of that nature. I did get kind of the friendship card for your tarot reading, but I'll go over that eventually. But I do feel like with Cancer, that's tied to your emotions. So I feel like a lot of you are releasing the old baggage, the old stuff from the past, maybe webs that you accidentally weaved that you didn't even realize. And now you're moving forward into something that's more suitable for you. You're more in alignment. If you look at the seed, it's like there's a pearl at the middle of it. So I feel like you've taken a pearl of wisdom here, and you've started a ripple effect in your life, in your own life, and you've done the work. You did it because you are in alignment. You are magic, because that's literally the card I pulled for you. I am pure magic. That was from the Moon Oracle Wisdom deck, and I was like, wow, which is surprising in a way, but it's not, because I got that card I think a couple times in Aquarius's reading and maybe in Aries reading too. You might want to check those videos out. But the lesson here that Spirit really wants you to focus on is, this is from my Power of Love deck. This is past. So Spirit is saying through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space, which not only does that align with what I said here about the webs that we weave, below the next card of the seed was the heart. So I do feel like you're still being open-hearted despite all of the hardships that you've gone through. I do feel like this lunar cycle, these next couple lunar cycles are really going to close out some karma for you. And it's, it's going to be there's what, at least 5 more lunar cycles until November when Saturn has really done her magic, her work of clearing all of that karma. So if you've had good intentions, if you've had a true heart, if you've had a pure heart, and I think you have, and if you're watching this video, I do feel like you really are probably very well guided and very in tune with yourself. I do feel like there are good things to come for you, and I see that here in the tarot, but I also see like a lot of you have been through some hardship. So I'll just dive into tarot and then I'll go back to some of the oracle cards. Your past was the Ace of Pentacles, and this is Spirit giving you an offer or an opportunity of some sort. This could be educating yourself. This could have been the chance to maybe just leave a situation, leave one job and go to a different one, or leave a job and be able to start your own business or something along those lines. But your present energy is the Nine of Wands, which is all about the wounded warrior aspects. It's like you've been through the ringer, you've been through a lot, and again, this card, this web weaver one, the one that says the dead end, I do feel like there was a straw that broke your back, and you were just done with a situation, you were done with a person, you were done with a scenario, and you weren't going to take it anymore. And I still feel like you're a little bit in that that energy of sadness, and that again can be tied to the moon cycle, because Cancer is all about emotions and feelings, and I feel like you're really embracing those things. Now in the future, it is quite optimistic because you also have another pentacle here. So with all these pentacles, you have earth and you have fire. That's really the only cards I pulled for you. So you have a lot of tangible things in the 3D that are happening or changing or that you're pursuing right now at this moment. And the Six of Pentacles is all about fairness. It's about justice. It's about balance. If you see, he's holding the scale of Libra, essentially. And Libra is all about harmony, fairness, those sort of things. So it's either you're maintaining open-heartedness or someone's being generous to you, or perhaps it's a little bit of both coming into play. And for a lot of you, I'm obviously hoping it's both of those things. So the subconscious or underpinning information, I did pull a Two of Wands for you. This is tied to the moon for sure, because this is planting the seeds. This is what Two of Wands is. It's a portal energy. It's an opportunity to go on a new path, on a new trajectory here. And I do think you're choosing that. You're choosing that, as difficult as it may be. Now, the Moon Wisdom Oracle card I pulled for you was Work Through Your Fears, New Moon and Scorpio. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio. We have a new moon in Cancer, but Scorpio usually symbolizes death. And with the Dead End card, I feel like this is just another confirmation for you that you might have needed to hear. Like, whatever you've been through, it's really done. It's really over. Now, closure is a fickle thing. We don't always get that, but from a person. So most of the time, we have to find closure or peace within ourselves about a situation or scenario we've been through, and realize, that typically we are half responsible for the scenarios and situations and circumstances that we find ourselves in. So I know that's kind of not a great message for you, but I do feel like with this lunar cycle, maybe you're letting yourself really feel those emotions, and feel the pain, and feel maybe just a little bit sorry for yourself. And then, that's the catalyst you need in order to move forward, in order to put in the work on yourself and do that healing. You have to go into the shadow side of the past in order to get to the lightness of the potential of the future here. It's an opportunity that you have, And hopefully it's one you take, because it's like with this death that you're having, it comes the seed and the pearl of wisdom you've gained and this opportunity for rebirth. So very positive, very, very positive, even though it seems a bit tragic. So the Wisdom Oracle card from my Wisdom Oracle deck is Higher Power. It's number 4. 4 might just be a significant number for you. There might be something happening for you around the 4th, or something major did happen on July 4th. I'm not really sure. Take that message as it resonates. But the Higher Power, if you look at this image, sorry, it's hard to see with glare, but at the crown of her head, this is like an angel looking figure. There's a keyhole there, and there's light coming out of it. So really focus on your crown chakra, which is your connection with spirit. Well, actually, sorry, that's third eye. Well, it's kind of third eye and crown. So the crown chakra is connected with spirit. Your third eye is connected with your intuition and your knowing and your clairs, your claircognizance, your clear vision, like the clear seeing. It's kind of also tied to your creativity, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience. Like there's a bunch of clairs. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my clair video. It's an easy breakdown of what these are and how they work. And then your chakra card I have for you is Perfection. So this is an alignment with your higher self, which again I think correlates perfectly here with this higher power thing. So not only are you accessing this higher power, this inner voice within you, you're listening, you're following, you're trusting your gut, you're being guided by your guides and your intuition. The perfection is like you have a really solid opportunity here at a stable foundation and a lot of potential in your future, which is why you were given the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new opportunity to really be in alignment with yourself. But sorry, that's my cat jumping at the door. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this helped. I will check in with you next time and have another moon message for you shortly. But thanks for watching, and again, hit the like button and subscribe.